Hey everyone, this is Vasquez for Avix Gaming, and I have been playing a Perception only build in 7 days today. This is a mid-game overview, so if you're just starting, I would recommend you to watch our early game guide. First, this is a very viable build, either for solo survival or for cooperative multiplayer. It has a lot of strengths, and you can overcome its weaknesses. You can get most of what you need from looting and from the traders. Your melee weapon is the spear, and it will keep zombies far enough for them to damage you. And it is very effective as a mid-range stealth weapon. A sneak damage headshot is able to one-hit kill most zombies. The Javelin Master perk will increase your damage, throwing range, and crafting quality of your spears. The Penetrator perk lets you ignore part of the armor, keeping the spear relevant at later stages of the game. The Explosives Expert perk will increase your damage and will unlock crafting recipes. And explosives are very varied. Some do a lot of damage to blocks, like dynamite, that I used to dig a pit in the horde base, but it doesn't give a lot of resources. By the way, this pit has a purpose to take advantage of the hand-thrown explosives. Hand-thrown explosives are very effective in Horde Night, because they can take multiple zombies at once. So you just need to corral them somehow. These are some examples from an earlier version of the base. To use the pipe bomb, you first need to light the fuse with your secondary button. It will explode when the fuse runs out, so if you're not careful, it can explode in your hand. To use the hand grenade, you first need to take off the safety, and it will only explode once you throw it. Mines are very good for defense, but they don't give you experience when a zombie is killed by them. The Infiltrator perk will increase the time mines take to explode after you activate them. It also reduces the damage you take from them. And at level 3, it will let you pick them up, so you can be more liberal with your use. I already mentioned it, but you don't get experience from mine kills. So maybe you can use the lower powered ones to make zombies easier to deal with, and then finish them off with another weapon. But even the thin landmine that is the least powerful will kill normal zombies, so it's really difficult to recommend using explosives at POIs, when instead of doing all of that, you could just snipe the zombies. I feel a lot of potential in explosives, but the game punishes you hard for using them, with their low stacks, low resource yield, and lack of experience gain. So I often opt for more versatile weapons, at least in POIs. In the good news, you get the gunpowder stack with level 3 demolitions expert. That it's more efficient than making gunpowder the old way. So far I haven't found the rocket launcher schematics or the rocket launcher itself, and I know this is up to luck because in another run I found the schematics by day 20. The Deadeye perk increases the damage, reload speed, and aim speed using rifles. Also from level 3 upwards, you use less stamina while aiming, and you get a bonus damage with consecutive kills. The hunting rifle is a very powerful long-range weapon. The clip size is of 1 and it has a very inaccurate hip shot. So at the beginning of the game, I recommend keeping a pistol or machine gun for when the enemy surprise you. Once you get a decent marksman rifle, with a magazine extender mod it becomes a wonderful weapon. You can use it long range and medium range, and even without aiming at close range is effective. The Penetrator perk pairs very well with rifles, and it will let you ignore some armor. And when using armor piercing ammunition on your rifles, you can hit more than one target. I would need to redesign my horde base to take advantage of this, but it is working well as it is. Treasure Hunter will accelerate the rate at which this search radius is reduced in buried supplies and treasure map quests. Also, it will increase the number of items you find. In this playthrough, I dug up 3 treasures, and these are the rewards of one of it. It is certainly a lot of money. The lockpicking perk will let you open safes faster, lower your chances of breaking lockpicks, and will give you the recipe to lockpicks. Lockpicks only take 1 forged iron and 1 mechanical parts, so it's good to have at least at level 1. Lockpicking makes less noise than cracking a safe open. As for food and water, as long as you keep looting, you will find enough. The Lucky Looter perk will not only increase the quality of the loot you get, also makes looting fast. This becomes a good source of XP. I wouldn't recommend taking more than 1 point in Animal Tracker, because once you have enough firepower you can hunt big predators like wolves, mountain lions, and bears that are very easy to find in the snow biome. This build is highly dependent on luck, but you will find a lot of useful things, so make the most of what you do get. For building, gathering cobblestone from these blue bundles with your shovel in the points of interest is, I think, the best option. This will give you enough materials for small projects. Craft flagstone blocks from it, and then upgrade it with more cobblestone. You can also find cement in the POIs. I was lucky that this trader had a working cement mixer, and I was finally able to buy my own at the 5th week. So with some opportunities on mining, I was able to reinforce my horde base to concrete. For crafting, the Salvage Operations perk will boost the damage you do to blocks, the speed of the harvest, and the amount of resources you get, also the quality of wrenches you can craft. By using Salvage Operations, you will have more than enough materials for crafting. Make sure you get this animation. That means the block is salvageable. You will get a lot of scrap iron this way. Cars are a great source of resources. Plus, you will get gasoline, oil, batteries, and motors. Broken vending machines will give you forged iron and steel. So, complemented with looting, you will have no trouble finding the parts you need. Overall, playing a perception only build, it's viable. and you will be a great asset to any team. I did enjoy my time playing it. You can find more content on 7 Days to Die here, and thanks for watching.